The wrinkled man is the worst superhero in Marvel. He made a white battlesuit with black sunglasses. It was perfect, but he soon found the flaws because his clothes were stained with blood every time he was shot. To avoid this trouble, he changed his battlesuit to red. After changing to a new set of equipment, he not only had fewer troubles but also improved his combat effectiveness significantly. He found a clue after a series of investigations and arrived at the road where the murderer passed. When the enemy appeared, he leapt from the overpass, landed in the enemy's car, and knocked the opponent to the ground. He was agile and skilled, always coming up with strange ideas like putting a cigarette lighter in the opponent's mouth. Xiao Jianjian will use 12 bullets to eliminate all the enemies after using the same trick as an opening. He jumped in the air and shot 2 bullets in an instant, quickly knocking down 2 enemies. Then the bald man rode a motorcycle and held a submachine gun to Xiao Jianjian and fired a lot of bullets. A big hole was shot through his arm. Xiao Jianjian stood up and fired 3 shots at the bald man, but the opponent's speed perfectly avoided his attack. The killer, running away, was very angry because there were not many bullets left. He looked back, hugged the heads of the surrounding enemy, and then used his agility to lure them away. The opponent fired all the bullets. When the enemy found him, Xiao Jianjian lay on the ground leisurely and fired the 7th bullet. An enemy was about to throw a grenade. Xiao Jianjian saw the right moment and stood up without hesitation to fire. After the grenade exploded, it killed 2 people. Xiao Jianjian was dancing happily when he was unexpectedly knocked to the ground by someone's buttocks. Thinking he was dead because he was motionless, the enemy was about to approach to check when Xiao Jianjian fired the 9th bullet from his crotch. Xiao Jianjian fired 2 shots in anger when he thought of his broken buttocks. Although his anger was discovered, he only had 1 bullet left. Despite facing 3 powerful enemies, he remained calm, leapt into the air, and fired the final bullet. Perfectly killing 3 birds with 1 stone, the battle ended. After that, Xiao Jianjian also don't forget to inhale the smoke from the muzzle. As he was about to leave, the bald man rode past him on a motorcycle. Xiao Jianjian threw a flying knife, which struck the dragon head of the motorcycle. The bald man fell off the motorcycle. Xiao Jianjian kicked him, threw him against the wall, and stabbed him with the knife. Xiao Jianjian asked the bald man how to regain his handsome look after revealing his identity, when someone approached from behind. Xiao Jianjian punched him. He touched his body, and looked up. It turned out to be Steel Lishi. Steel Lishi kept persuading Xiao Jianjian to join F Record, but when the 2 sides were arguing, the bald man behind him took the opportunity. Xiao Jianjian was very upset, so he jumped up and punched hard, but his hand was broken. He used the monkey stealing peach trick and his other hand was also disabled. Looking at his disabled hands, he turned around and did a roundhouse kick, which resulted in his leg being broken. He not only failed to sit upside down but was also forcibly taken away by Iron Man. With his unique personality, how could he join the X-Men? He cut off his wrist without thinking, then jumped off the bridge and landed on a garbage truck. Only the middle finger made of international jewelry was left at the scene. On the other side, the bald man who escaped back learned about Xiao Jianjian's background and brought people to the bar that Xiao Jianjian often went to. He found a photo of him and his girlfriend on the counter and sent people to arrest his girlfriend and then issued a declaration of war to Xiao Jianjian. Xiao Jianjian was furious and about to save his girlfriend.